Hi, welcome to my channel. The Wave, a resin wave that I haven't done for a while. I'm doing this one. I'm doing a few different things to what I normally do. I haven't done one for about 5 years, so you'll have to bear with me if we make some mistakes, but I'm going to go with it and see what happens. I'm just using some tropical waters that actually no longer is in production in resin. I'm using the JR resin, just resin, as I like that. I've been using that for my waves for many years now, and I find that it really works well. Here I'm just getting a baggie out to put the resin in that we're going to be using to shape the wave and to create the water effect. Just pouring it in, and then I'll just do it up, and we will put it, press it around, mould it, and let it set. Here I'm just moving it to create the water movement into the resin. Just going to do the second part of the wave now. What I've done is I've used my heat gun my torch actually, not my heat gun, to melt some of the bottom of the bag so that it creates a round. I'm just checking that I haven't got any holes in it for leaking before I pour the resin in. Just moving the resin around again to create the water effect and to even it out so it's a nice thin layer. Moving my hands in various ways just to create different patterns in the water. I'm just folding the bag over now to just create the bottom of the wave, or the back of the wave, as I want a fairly straight edge on it. Right, we've waited now 24 hours and the resin's now set. Just opening it up and seeing what we've got. The first one I did is a bit thin, and so you'll see when I take it out the bag how thin it is. It's too thin, so I folded it over and played around with it a bit to make a smaller wave that will back the other one. Just getting the main wave now out of the bag. And then we'll bend it and shape it and leave it again then to set for another 24 hours. As you can see, it's a lot thicker than the first one we took out. Just playing around with it a bit just to get ready to mould it around. I'm using a roll of paper towel that's been half used, as it's a good size to have the bending wave, to bend the wave onto. Keep the bottom flat because that's the part that's going to go on the substrate. So I flatten the bottom and bend over the top. The other one I'm now folding and just moulding in a couple of ways and just wrapping it around some plastic bags. Actually, it's a roll of plastic bags. I'll now go and get a elastic band to put around them to keep the shape that I'm waiting for. It's been 24 hours and now we're going to go on to the next stage. This is the substrate that I'm using to put them on. It's a done with a resin, casting resin, and I'm just putting a sheet of resin on top of that I've prepared the same way in a plastic bag. Now just looking at how I want to arrange the wave onto the substrate, I'm putting some UV resin down. If you've seen my old videos, you'd know that I didn't have the luxury of that then. I used to have to put resin on it, put the wave on top, then put stuff around it to hold it in place till it sat before I could do the next bit. But this time it's been a lot easier using the UV resin just to put it together. I have a little UV light that I bought off Temu that fits right under my crest of the wave, so I'm using that to give it extra strength on the bottom where it binds to the substrate. Now the stage is to create the layers of foam over the top of the wave. Now this is something different that I've tried that I haven't done before, and I used heat shrink, heated it up until it became all winkly, and then dropped resin on top that was actually had white in it. I also used for the main part on the top, the main breaking part, I used again a baggie and some white resin, or clear resin actually it was, with some white stardust in it. Attaching again with UV resin. Again, it's so much simpler to do. And I was quite happy with the way the foam turned out with the heat shrink. And it melted away the heat shrink itself and left the resin. And there we have it, the finished piece. If you've got any questions that you'd like me to clarify on, please feel free to comment. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you again, and I hope we will try different ways and different experiments on foam and waves, as well as doing my regular art. Thanks for visiting my channel. Have a great day. Bye.